right, so here's the legend, George Saint-Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and DC as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You gotta be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who was an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to. But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George Saint-Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and then a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to be George Saint-Pierre.
And he's got more SPs than you.
He does. He's a man.
All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George Saint-Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Charles Oliveira. We are set for a main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Saint-Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, you know, middling featherweight at times to one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Oh, nice combination there.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Let's go. Oliveira gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George Saint-Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he has a beautiful jab. I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken orbital bone. And Koscheck in Canada, fight's over. George Saint-Pierre does not throw a range-finding jab. He throws that jab with malicious intent.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Making all these shots count. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Working out of the half guard here. Saint-Pierre's back in full mount. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George Saint-Pierre.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
Well, Saint-Pierre's got his back yet again. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
He's having his way with him here. Lands the ground and pound strike.
He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Round one winding down here. Oliveira's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Great punch landed with so much power. Nice block.
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get into the ground earlier in the fight, but as we go on, it's starting to be... Guillotine jump!
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, Saint-Pierre's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Come on, let's work.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you can see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Keep your chin down, protect your neck.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, Saint-Pierre's in half guard. Seconds winding down in round 2. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, nice strike landed there by Oliveira.
Oh, nice right there. Yeah.
GSP gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Oliveira's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. While Saint-Pierre's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Saint-Pierre's got the full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oliveira's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Short elbows, short elbows.
Just work. I'll stand it up. Just work.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by GSP. 30 seconds to go in the round. Good work from the top here by George Saint-Pierre. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round. And maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit,
Ready.
it hurts so
Ready.
bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single takedown tonight?
To the point that I'm questioning his fight IQ and his ego. Because if you fight with your ego, you usually find yourself losing. Right now, he is putting himself in immense danger by not trying to get takedowns.
Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You gotta think he's gonna continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Big shots landed by him now.
I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the overhand.
Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess particularly.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there. Wasn't having it. Nice escape back to his feet. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that was in the night.
And he gets the single leg takedown. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oliveira's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is gonna continue.
Oh, he passes the hard part now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle, because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Gets back to his feet.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Oh, he's out.
Work, I'm gonna stand this up.
Nice positional control here. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just... He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to fix his technique. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Takes his back now.
Getting him on here.
Saint-Pierre's in half guard. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
you don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line. Massive shot from the top.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Oliveira. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great defense by this fighter.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by George Saint-Pierre. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Saint-Pierre's able to transition back to side control now.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Oliveira's all back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-46, 49-46, and 50-46, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George